Software development life cycle. Introduction to software development life cycle. Application needs to be developed in an organized manner in order to give a quality product. It is important to follow a systematic approach to software development, operation, and maintenance. SDLC, which stands for Software Development Life Cycle, provides a structured and process-oriented approach towards software development. It is a process that describes how to develop, design, and maintain the software project, ensuring that all the functional and user requirements, goals, and objectives are met. By applying SDLC, we can produce quality products in faster and efficient manner. As you can see, the most common phases in the SDLC are planning, requirement analysis, design development, testing, and maintenance. Specific tasks are performed at each phases of SDLC. Generally, output of one phase serves as the input of the next phase. We shall look up each of these phases in depth in the upcoming slides. Different SDLC models. The standard SDLC model is used for projects for which time is not a constraint, but certain projects needs to be completed faster and cannot undergo the same processes in the standard SDLC model. Thus, alternate SDLC models were created and implemented depending on the requirements of these projects. These models include the waterfall model, V model, spiral model, prototype model, and more. Now let us start looking at each of the phases of the SDLC. So first is the planning phase. In this phase, business values of software is evaluated to check if the user really needs the application. Then estimate the project cost and the return of investment. Next, project plan is created detailing entire schedule of the project. Resources like financial, hardware, software, manpower, and infrastructure are identified and documented. Once the project plan is approved by the project top management, project is kicked out. Next is the analysis phase. Here, clarity and completement of the system is the key. All the requirements are gathered and we check if it will meet the user standard and if there is any dependency. After the analysis is complete, a document called Software Requirement Specification is created. Also defined in analysis phase is system input, the functions and output of analysis phase. The main objective of analysis phase is what function must be performed by the system rather than how to perform. The next phase is the design phase. Requirements and functionalities which are identified in analysis phase are transformed to detailed design specifications. Design specifications define how to meet functional requirements and are used by development team in the upcoming phases. For example, which technology to be used by which component of the system is identified in the design phase. In this phase, requirements are broken down into modules. This phase is very important in the SDLC life cycles as all functional planning is done in this phase. Development phase. In development phase, design specifications are converted into working model of the system. Development team develops and reviews the component. Converting the model into components helps the development team to work independently. Once the components are built by the developers, they are identified to form a complete system. In this phase, development team also tests the components and system against the requirement. This is called as unit testing or system qualification testing. Results of unit testings are documented. Unit testing is done to ensure the system is ready to deliver to the test team to test various other functionalities. Along with the development team, testing team would also be engaging themselves in creating test plan in this phase. The test plan would be then used in the next phase, which is the test phase of SDLC. Testing phase. In testing phase, different types of testing activities are performed to detect defects and to improve the quality of the system. Testing activities are executed based on test plan created in the development phase. Here, usually smaller components are tested first, followed by larger components before finally testing the entire system. This is called as the bottom-up approach of testing. Testing can also be done the other way around as top-bottom approach, also being one of the kind of the system being tested. Various types of testing are continued in this phase and all the bugs are tracked. Once all the bugs are fixed by the development team, system is approached for its launch. That is, the testing team would give a sign-off. The last phase is the maintenance phase. Maintenance phase involves providing troubleshoot and customer service to support the system users. Maintenance is necessary to eliminate errors in the system during its working life. Necessary trainings are provided to the technical support team to support the software or the application. Similarly, trainings are also given to the users who would be using the system. It also involves providing end users with the latest updates of software, if any. This phase is continued as long as the system is in use. So, the software development life cycle puts emphasis on decision-making processes and to correct the system cost and usefulness. The primary objective of any SDLC is to deliver quality system which meets or exceeds customer expectations and within cost estimates. Thank you.